Why, hello. This is Peyton 3.0, folks. Obviously, again, for those of you that are new, welcome. Hi, I'm Peyton 3.0, the artist, the Terminatrix, the Conqueress, all of that. And this is just the vocals. Actually, no, I'm sorry. That's the other series. This is the truth is, okay? Where I talk about things that people, everyday people would actually be uncomfortable with talking. This series is not about making you or anybody here comfortable. This is to start a discussion. This is to start a discussion for reality of what it actually is so that you can move forward and to improve your life, okay? This is a one-off series that is not doesn't really go along with the brand of what I am as a brand as Peyton 3.0, but I do find a way to tie it in. Okay, that's why you hear the dubstep in the background, the drum step, the EDM, because I am the EDM vocalist supreme. I am an EDM vocalist artist. Okay, um, if you like what you hear today, please hit the like button. Today is Martin Luther King Day. It is January the 15th or the 16th, 2023. It is also the new year, folks. Yes. And I know, a new year means new resolutions. You want to work on yourself. A lot of people are turning up at the gym as usual during this time. And you find that every single year that you do this, every single time you get hyped for the new year and you're saying, I want to change things and blah, 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 it only lasts for probably like a month. Maybe 2 if you're lucky, and 3 if you're extra lucky for those of you whose brain somehow sit there and actually have motivation for that long. But the thing with motivation is that it runs out. Okay? Motivation always runs out. And if you don't have anything besides it being a new year to keep you going when the going gets tough and whatnot with whatever you're trying to accomplish, because anything that's worth it will be tough and it will take work, especially if you're talking about weight loss. Okay, as an example, you're going to fail big. Most of you always do, because you don't understand, unfortunately, the one thing they really should be teaching you in school, but they don't, because it's set up that way on purpose for a lot of reasons in this particular country alone, but in other developed countries that are obviously listening to this right now. Okay, which is you don't understand how the brain really works. And you don't understand that you're not the only one up here in this head of yours. There are sophisticated systems up in this head that are automatic. And if you don't understand, and they don't run, they run without your permission. And if you don't understand how these systems up here run and what they're responsible for, prefrontal cortex, occipital lobe. I have a whole episode on this. I forget what I titled it, but you can go look back through the playlist series. It'll be at the end of this video. But basically it explains how the brain actually works and how an untrained brain will always work against you. You need to be aware of it. You need to be self-aware. You need to be aware of how it works, and you need to train it so that you're more in control and be able to switch between the subconscious options and the conscious, kind of flipping back and forth at will. Okay? So, with that being said, that is the major reason why most average people fail, because they don't understand how the brain works. And it's not your fault. It is not your fault. It is, unfortunately, the way things are set up in the country like this, which is America, where I'm at, in other countries, developed countries around the world, like the UK, and so on. Okay? So, you don't understand that when motivation runs out, discipline has to take over. Okay? There's a clear distinction, a clear line between discipline and motivation. Okay? What you might think you know what motivation is. You may think you know what discipline is, but you're going to find out right now that most of you don't. You don't know the clear definition. But I'm all summing up in the most easiest way possible for you to understand. Once again, this is the truth is. I forgot to roll the credits, the opening theme, but here we go. This is the truth is. Okay, so anyway, motivation basically in your brain, it's like that excited new feeling you get when you start like a new job or you buy something new from the store. Something exciting, something new, a new episode of something came on, and that dopamine goes off in your brain for that period of time. But that's always short, or you eat something that's really delicious, is really good, and it goes off and it lasts just for those couple of moments, and then it goes away. And all you're left, unfortunately, with is, well, disappointment afterwards because it's not there anymore. You know, that new toy, or whatever you bought, or that new car that you bought, isn't as exciting anymore because it's just the way our brains work. But there are important things that you need to keep up on that have nothing to do with like a new episode or buying something or eating some kind of food, which those things are really as important as something that's going to take you to the next level, like getting your health and your body together, right? Like practicing your craft or skill or something that could take you, or learning new things, taking courses that could take you to places that you're trying to go that are not necessarily sexy or fun, but they must be done. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, discipline is going and doing what is not sexy, what is not fun, or it's longer fun, but you need to do it in order to keep progressing. Those type of things, in order to keep progressing. So you do them even though they don't feel sexy, even though they don't feel fun, even though you're panting at the gym, you're still going to the gym every day because your why you're doing this is strong enough for you to keep going and having these disciplines. And it's not a fickle why. It's not just because I want to get a beach body. It's not that, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not a strong why. Because the idea of a beach body is more stimulating to the mind than actually working for it. So the why, the reason why, has to be so powerful in your mind that you're going to go ahead and do the unsexy thing in order to keep progressing. Okay? And so that's the reason why all of you basically fail at your New Year's resolutions. See, I don't have New Year's resolutions, my friends. I have goals, but I have goals all year round. And I'm knocking out my long short-term goals as well as some of my long-term goals all year round. See, I'm already in motion by the time the new year comes around. That I'm already in motion. I'm already accomplishing things. I'm already getting things done. While the most of you are lazing around and just being pushed around by life most of the year, then we get to New Year, you're excited, you're ready, but it doesn't last. Discipline is what you need to have to make progress in this life. motivation will always run out. And that's all I had to say, folks. Leave a comment down in the comment section. Let's have a discussion about this, please. My name is Peyton 3.0, the EDM and drum step vocalist on Me Supreme. If you like what you heard today, if you are also into electronic dance music, if you're on here, then I got something for you. Okay? These are the social medias, although I gotta update the YouTube one down there because there's an @ symbol after the slash down there in order for you to get to my page. Well, actually, I'm sorry, you guys are already here. Doesn't matter. You guys are already here, but I'll update that later for other platforms this may appear on. You guys are already here, so hit the like button. If you are into EDM, go to my email list by getting 3 free unreleased songs from me. By going to the bit.ly link there, okay, or go to my website, peyton30.com, okay, and it gets right to the point. It'll lead you to my email list anyway, but it's only for the people that qualify, that like electronic dance music, you like dubstep, you like drum and bass, that type of thing, okay? If you don't waste your time. Just stay here for this particular series and click on more episodes, okay? And that goes to the rest of these SoundCloud, Instagram, all of them. So get into those if you're into electronic dance music. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next episode of The Truth Is. Bye-bye.